Well, hello. Welcome back to the Psych Ward, friends. I considered doing this whole video in like a Harley Quinn voice, but it's just too weird. I just can't. I can't pull it off. I was gonna do like a whole role play thing and be like pretending that I was Harley Quinn, like trying to start my own YouTube channel, but I was gonna be like on house arrest because I helped Batman catch the Joker, so I got out of like having to go to prison or whatever. It was gonna be cute, but I just can't. I can't do the Harley Quinn voice. I was trying to do like the like comic or like the cartoon version. It's just not. It doesn't work for a guy. It's too weird. It's too creepy. Today I'm going to be using mostly the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. This beautiful palette here, which has some of my favorite blues in my entire collection in it. But for the pinks, I think I'm probably going to end up dipping into these two palettes. Mini Crush, I'll probably use this pink up here, and then the mini Pastel for my inner corner, just to add some shine. I'll probably use this pink here, just because there's no super light pink in this palette, but there is a super light blue, which again, I absolutely love. So I'm going to be doing a two-toned look, Harley Quinn themed, obviously. I guess I'll tell you the rest of the stuff that's on my face at the end of the video. Just know that the reason that I had to postpone filming this is because I was waiting for this Stage White powder foundation to show up from Sephora. This is a one-size product. And I don't know, it was like, I wasn't sure that I actually wanted to spend the money on it, but I knew that I wanted to have a white face for this video, and I'm probably going to have a white face for the video that I do using the Xenon palette. So I was waiting for that. So that's why this didn't go up on Wednesday. Long story long, that's why it didn't go up on Wednesday. So let's start with the... Do I want to do the pink side or the blue side first? I'll do the pink side first. So I'm going to start with this shade called Joker, Mr. J. I'm just going to take this big old Refer 15, and I'm just going to... The shadows in these palettes always like fog up the mirrors. And I don't want a foggy mirror. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take this out here. This is such a poppy, intense, like hot pink. Love it. Just building it up some more. Just got some more out of the pan. I want it nice and intense. So obviously this is based on like the kind of newer versions of Harley where she has the pink and blue eyeshadow. Did that start with the Suicide Squad movie? I don't really know. I don't know if they had started doing it in the comics and then they kind of popularized it with the movie, or if the movie is what started it, but okay, so that's gonna be that color, I think. Let me clean my brush and then we'll do... Should I jump into the blue side or should I do it one side at a time? I think for the sake of trying to make both sides kind of be the same depth, I think I'll like bounce between sides. So next I'm going to do the blue side. I feel like this shade is more purple than blue. I could have swore there was like a matte blue in here that I could use. I mean, there's Fun to Mime, which is a really nice light blue, but is it gonna have the same effect? Let's try it. We'll do Fun to Mime out there. I'm gonna use the same brush, just cleaned it off. Hopefully that doesn't affect the tone at all. Hopefully the brush is nice and clean now. I'm just gonna do the same thing out here. Oh, I'm starting to get creasing in my base on this side. That's no good. I love the Circo Loco palette. It's so beautiful. Are you guys enjoying this month of Natasha Denona that I'm doing? I only have one more video left. to do after this one. And I don't know, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I feel like I'm getting kind of diminishing returns on the videos, but I think it's fun. I've been having a good time doing it. It feels a little bit like it can use just a touch of deepening up. Maybe I'll go into one of the... Oh, there's no matte blue in that palette. I was thinking I would take one of the blues in here, but they're not matte. Does that matter? I don't know. I'm going to take this even fluffier brush. This is the 27 from Refer. This might be a little bit weird, but I'm going to take Electric, which is this shimmery blue here, and I'm going to just kind of take it on here and try to deepen this out here a little. I'm not going to bring it all the way up. I just want to give it a little bit more depth and poppiness. I am going to end up building this up more on the lid, so I'm not too worried about like getting it all over the lid. Ooh, it's so freaking pigmented. Ooh, but it looks good. It does look good. It's maybe a little more intense than I had intended, so I'm going to go back in with the lighter shade and just kind of soften the edge a little. But I think that in terms of depth is a bit closer to that pink. What do you think? I'm just going to use this same fluffy brush. I'm going to take Fun to Mime. Did I say the name of the deeper blue? It's Electric. I think I did say that actually. But I'm just going to take Fun to Mime and just kind of soften this a little bit. Ooh, I took it out kind of far. I think that means we have to take the pink out a little bit more, which is okay. That's okay to be dramatic. I'm doing a Harley Quinn look. I hope that everyone is excited for Halloween. I'm excited. I still don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely gonna like dress up and probably walk around. Even if I'm not like actually trick-or-treating. Like, I know it's super creepy to be a grown adult walking around in a costume on Halloween, especially like a creepy clown costume. I don't want to like scare people, but I just want to kind of have the experience of walking around and like seeing the decorations and everything. Like, I don't need candy. I could buy candy for myself. I'm grown up. But I just want to have the experience of walking around. I'm just going to try to soften this out here because it's a little harsh. Just gently going over it with this big fluffy brush. Okay, with this smaller brush, this is the Refer 14, I'm going to take Cotton Candy and I'm just going to put that on the inner part of the pink side. Right into the inner corner and on the outer part of the crease here. Just kind of blending it into that deeper shade. Very nice. Then I'm going to go back into Fun to Mime and kind of do the same thing on the other side. Same brush, I just cleaned it off. Fun to Mime isn't quite as light as, what was the other one? Cotton Candy, but it kind of does the same thing. Okay, how does that look? Pretty good so far, right? Okay, so I think I'm maybe going to take Razzle Dazzle on the pink side, just on the outer part of the lid. It's a little bit more purple, but it will bring like a certain amount of depth out to the outer part of the lid that I think is good to have. Wow, what a beautiful shade this is. And then the reason that I wanted to use the pink from the Mini Crush palette is because I think it will help kind of transition from this more dark shade into the lighter pink shade. So let me let me do that. This is kind of a huge brush. Oh, I didn't say what it is. It's the 33 from Refer. I'm just going to take this pink shade, this one here, in the Mini Crush. It's called Daisy. And I'm going to bring it right here. Whoa, it's so sparkly. Ooh, it's kind of giving me a little bit of fallout, but I think that's okay. It's kind of just going to blend in with the shade that I have as my highlight. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to take my finger just to amp it up in the center of the lid. Just to like get some highlight on the center lid, and then just kind of bring it, just tap it over the rest of the lid. Okay, very nice. So let's try to achieve the same basic thing on the blue side. Going back into electric, again with the Refer 33, hopefully making it a little more concentrated. We'll make it appear deeper. Yeah, you see that? So remember how I kind of took it on a fluffier brush out here and diffused it? Keeping it more concentrated is giving it more intensity and depth. Very, very nice. That is a really nice shadow. That really is one of my favorite blues. Possibly my favorite blue in my collection. I love it so much. Ooh. So you know what? Going on the same principle on this side, where I'm going to kind of transition into the lighter blue. My husband's computer just came and I had to answer the door like this. How fun is that? I was trying to say that the inner corner shade on the blue side is going to be Snow Cone. Again, one of my favorite blue shades. So I'm thinking that as a transition kind of between the deeper blue into the lighter blue, I could literally go with either of the two blues in the Pastel. Maybe I'll go with I feel like that's maybe a little too close to this one. Let me try this one here. What's the name of that shadow? Sea Star. I'm just gonna go right in with my finger for this one. I'm gonna take Sea Star. That's nice, right? It's kind of like the same sort of depth and intensity as the pink shade on the other eye. Just going to build it up a tiny bit more. Nice. Okay. I think that that was quite successful. I think I'm going to take the Refer 1. I don't know. I think this is going to be a good shade for this. And I'm going to take the... Oh no. I'm going to take the light pink from the Pastel palette called Twiggy. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner of this eye to kind of give it some shine. And hopefully it will kind of keep the depth the same. Yeah, that's nice. See, it's keeping it nice and light. It's just adding a nice shimmery sheen. Very, very nice. And now on the blue side, I'm going to go in with Snow Cone, which, again, such a gorgeous shade. I'm using the same brush. I just cleaned it off, and I'm just going to put it down here. Wow, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. It's like more shiny than the pink shade was. It's also a little bit more like... It has a little bit more of a base, so it's kind of giving this eye a little bit of a more intense inner corner. Ooh, it really is so shiny. That's why I love it so much, but the pink is not competing with it. Oh no. It's just so shiny. That Snow Cone shade is so shiny. I love it so much. The shade from the Mini Pastel is not going to be that shiny no matter how much I try to build it. Like, even using my finger, it's still not, like, really giving the same level of shine. No, not at all. Oh, that makes me so sad. Let me take a quick look and see what else I have in my collection and see if I have anything that can add that shine for me. No, you know what? I take it back. I'm going to use Aerialist, which is like the silvery shade here, and I'm going to try to use it very gently on the inner corner on the pink side to try to give some of that sheen because it's also very high shine. I just don't want to like change the color. Is it working? I don't think it's working. Okay. Nothing is going to be as beautiful as the inner corner shade on the blue side. And I don't want to go too crazy trying to make it match. I'm just going to try to blend this out a little bit more, and then I'm going to do the lower lash line. Sound good? I might have to just kind of roll with that. I don't really think that there's a way that I can, because like trying to use the brush to like blend it away is not really working. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? The benefits of having a powder foundation. Except, you know what? It doesn't even look like it's doing anything. No, that's not working. I'm just adding a little bit of blush. It's kind of just making this murky purple thing happen. I'm just going to bring the blush over here a little bit higher too, and then hopefully we'll kind of come together a little. Because the blush, you know, is pink like the shadow on this side, so instead of bringing out that intense pink, I'm just gonna bring the blush and hopefully it'll kind of have a somewhat similar effect. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too much about that because the two eyes are not super even anyway. And you know what? This is a Harley Quinn look. It doesn't have to be super even. I'm gonna go in with this little ColourPop brush. It's a little dirty. It is a E20 from ColourPop, this little guy. Try to get it a little bit more clean, and then I'm gonna take... Do I want to line the waterline with the same color on both sides? Because I could use this magic shade, which is like a blue purple, and I'll try to get under both eyes with this shade. And hopefully it'll look good and kind of bring the two eyes together. Does that kind of unify the look a little bit? Hopefully. Okay, so I'm actually going to do some liner and mascara off camera, and then I'll be back with the finished look. Okay, friends, so mascara and liner are done. I think that this is the look. This one ended up being more of a struggle than I was anticipating it to be. Like, I was just kind of like struggling with a lot of different things. And I mean, having to answer the door halfway through to sign for a package definitely didn't help. I kind of felt like I lost the plot a little bit after that. But I hope that you like the result anyway. It's very dramatic. This isn't like cute Harley Quinn. This is like crazy Harley Quinn. This whole like thing that I do where I shave my head and do the Harley Quinn look, that's been something that I've been doing for quite a while now. And I kind of model my version of Harley Quinn after like punk rock guys in like 70s and 80s, the 70s and 80s like punk scene in the UK, because that was like a thing. And I've dressed up as Harley a couple of times already and done this kind of a look, and I could show you pictures, but it's like my own sort of alternate reality, alternate universe version of Harley, where he's not a woman, obviously. I'm not a woman. He's like a gay man, and he is like a cool, edgy counterculture sort of a punk rock character. And yeah, so that's kind of like my idea behind the way that I usually do my Harley looks. That's like my take on the character. So I hope that you like the look. I hope that you were inspired to kind of do your own. Be careful, don't go too far out with these blues because they're merciless, especially on this white backdrop. I don't know. That's really all that I have to say about that. OMG, I almost forgot to tell you what else I have on my face. So, like I said, I am wearing this one size powder foundation that took weirdly long to arrive at my house. I am wearing the new Patrick Ta Holiday Palette. I'm wearing these two shades down here. You're going to be seeing a video coming, I think Friday, where I talk about how I haven't used these shades yet, but I'm retconning that because I just used them today. They're very, very nice. I'm wearing this lip liner from Unearthly called Villain. It's this nice long black lip liner. Lip lingerie from NYX in the shade Naughty Noir. And then the highlighter is from the Resurgence palette, Unearthly Cosmetics and Heather Austin collab. It's this shade here called Rebirth. It's pretty, right? Okay, back to the rest of what I was saying, whatever. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I hope that you are excited for my video that I'm going to be doing with the Xenon palette. That's going to be my last video in my month of Natasha Denona. I hope that you've been enjoying this whole month of Natasha Denona thing that I've been doing. I hope that you will subscribe if you are new. I post every Sunday and every Wednesday. I'm going to try to have a few bonus videos this weekend for Halloween. I will have one more month of Natasha Denona video up on Sunday. I'm supposed to be getting my Xenon tomorrow. I seem to be the last person on earth getting it. I don't know why. I ordered it from the Natasha Denona website on Saturday. And yeah, I saw everybody else posting their videos, you know, because they got theirs already. And I'm like, oh, okay. I started seeing people's videos go up before my package even shipped, before I even got the notification that it shipped. So like, whatever. Anyway, it's coming tomorrow, so I guess I'll film that one tomorrow. And I hope that you guys have a great week in the meantime, and I will be seeing you very, very soon. Peace.